All right, man. What's up, y'all? You already know. So, I know it's been a while since I've been a while since I've been on the channel. Okay. Life has definitely not been working out the best way for me, but it's been working. So, I just wanted to do this video real quick to give a little update going into 2025. So yeah. All right. So, as y'all can see. All right. So, I just wanted to make this video. Try to put on, the fit, you know what I'm saying? So it's been a minute. It's no stains, it's just kind of water on the thing it's like a shadow of water. But I just wanted to give y'all an update about just, where I've been, or at least mostly for me. So right now, 2024, it's coming to an end, you know what I'm saying? So 2024 is coming over. It's about to be over, okay? We like 2 weeks out, 3 months. I think today is the 15th that I'm making this, December 15th. So, I just want to say, so in 2024, I was still homeless, living out of my car as I am right now. I am actually going to take one of them leaps of faith and switch up my environment. I am actually going to move to Atlanta, right? So I'm on my way moving to Atlanta. I'm just gonna pack up what I can in my car, and that's it, man. So last time I talked to y'all, I don't even know, because the funny thing is I'm making this video without even seeing what I said in the last video on the channel. But for right now, I just feel like, I think the last thing I was telling y'all was I probably was gonna get evicted, or if not, I did say I was living in my car at the moment, and the goal was to eventually get out of there and be like, oh, I lived in my car for a couple months and then I got back on my feet. I never got that fire, mainly because I never got that fire, just because I guess, wanted it. Like, the thing is, I could get a job, like a regular working at McDonald's tip service type job, right? A fast job. I can get one. I just don't want to. It's something about having to be there every day that just really does not sit well with me. I just don't know why. I'm trying to fix the camera a little bit so it's not like I feel like I'm not in the middle of the camera. But yeah. So that's something that I'm working on, trying to be better at. I don't know. I just feel like having a job like that, it just annoys me. Like, I had the jobs like that, the temp service jobs and stuff like that, and it was just like, having to be there at 9 o'clock, stay there to 5, whatever the case may be, go on lunch when they tell you to go on lunch, come back. I just couldn't do it, bro. I just couldn't do it. So anyway, I've been living out of my car still. I've been door dashing. Okay, so that's how I've been able to survive these past 2 years. And earlier this year in 2024, I actually wanted to move, but I was just like, oh, I'm gonna try to save up. I try to do the right thing. I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna save up, do better. Life didn't turn out like that, and I do want to say, I actually I almost lost my car where it broke down. I could not get it fixed. I think it had broke down. I had got it towed to the normal mechanic out here that I go to that used to live by my old apartment. And he was just like, it's gonna cost you, like, it was like $1,200 or $1,500 or something dollars, right? I'm like, bro, I only got $30 to my name, and I only make money with my car. So it was just like, too much of a leap of faith to do that type of stuff, bro. But I was able to, literally, I'm just walking down the street. A lady decides to give me a ride because coincidentally that day it started raining as I was walking. I was just like, so he tells me my car can't get fixed. He can't fix my car. I think he was giving me like a 2-week notice of having my car like at his shop, because he like, if it's just sitting here for 2 weeks, there's just no point. So you gonna have to get it towed somewhere else, or whatever the case may be. I'm over here literally walking, trying to figure out something. A lady gives me a ride. Her name is Terry. Big shout out to Miss Terry and the Dusos. I think it's like Terry Duso. And she gave me a ride. She was talking to me. I was telling her, like, I'm going through it right now. Just found out I can't get my car fixed. I need my car and everything. So her and her husband actually put me in a hotel for a couple weeks. They paid for it. I messed it up by, I guess, just being so greedy and trying to keep up with on social media, posting that, oh, I'm going to the gym, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't going to the gym because I just couldn't, right? But I used them to get a U-Haul for a day. I wouldn't say I tricked, but I just, because I told them the truth. I would use the U-Haul to try to DoorDash to earn some money. That's what I was trying to work on. And I did, but the goal is, I think they were supposed to pay for 1 or 2 days. They ended up paying for like a whole week of me using a U-Haul rental, which ended up being like $500. And I still didn't have a job and stuff like that. So I was like, wow, okay. They got super upset, and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was a bad thing. I just felt bad for doing it. And mostly being in a situation where I couldn't pay them back. Fast forward to, you know, them still helping me. They helped me get a job for a minute that I was working. And then I ended up, I don't know if I got fired. I think I got fired literally for talking. I had a couple jobs after that situation happened. So that happened. I had one job. I think they just let people go. It wasn't even my fault. And then I think I had one more job. And that one, I think I may have got fired for efficiency. I think that's what it was. It was like they wanted me to be super good at something that I had no idea. I'm like, it's only my second day, and they wanted me to know everything like I've been working there for 5 years or something. So they were saying my performance was bad on that temp job. And then the last temp job I had was something, but they said I was talking to employees, apparently distracting them. But really, like, because we worked there, we knew they was kind of firing us slowly, like one by one. It'd be like one person's missing, the next person is missing, and then we talked to like, whoa, what's happening? They was just like, oh, da, da, da. But I mean, at least I realized they were just knocking us down one by one. So when they came to me, the reasoning they had was just because I was talking to other employees, I guess, whatever. But they were just trying to get us out of here. And after that experience, I was just so tired of it. I just said, F it, I'm a DoorDash. So been DoorDashing, doing that. I've been trying to slowly pay her back. I've been trying to pay my other friends and family members back from, you know, giving me money. And earlier that year, even before the car thing happened, I was just like, I just want something different. Because if I'm living out my car, people was telling me this idea, like, if you living out your car, you driving around doing DoorDash, you could just do that in a different city on a career of what you want to do. Because people was like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I want to work in film, or, you know, get an opportunity to work on TV shows, movies. That's just something that would make me happy. That would be something that, if it felt, it would never feel like work to me. You know what I'm saying? So, and people, and I just thought, like, to do that, I'll have to be in Atlanta or LA. Like, that's where movies mainly are made, right? It's one of them two. Obviously, you got people who go to different, like, on location type settings, but the big studio stuff is LA or Atlanta, right? I mean, you could probably say New York or Florida added on there, but for the main part, Atlanta, LA. So I decided to move to Atlanta. I'm hoping to, I wanted to, you know, move earlier this year, but like I said, I wanted to save up money so I could move it right. And I was like, I'm gonna just save up money, get me an apartment there, because there would be no purpose of me working hard, getting an apartment here just to move. It's too crazy. Also, with me getting evicted, I thought I was evicted, like it was on my record, only to find out, because somebody at my gym was actually trying to help me with my situation, and we talked to a caseworker and stuff like that. Problem with that was, it was just a long wait list. So I was just like, I don't got time to wait like that. Like, they wanted me to do something. I was just like, it ain't no point, because I felt like they was in a situation trying to help me for a long term, and I'm like, I'm not gonna even stay here long term. Like, I would really hate for y'all to go out your way for helping somebody who actually may stay here for the next 2 years versus helping me for 3 to 4 months. And then it's like, oh, well, we risk our neck, we put our necks out to help you for 3 or 4 months, and you just turn out to leave us. I would just feel bad, because again, somebody else who's actually staying here for, you know, their whole life, they could use that help. So I was DoorDashing, living on my car and stuff like that. And it was cool. I learned, you know, different tricks about door dashing for sure. Met different people door dashing, because if you door dash in the same area and stuff like that, you'll just meet people. But yeah, that was a great experience. And now the goal is for me to move to Atlanta. You know, move to Atlanta. Obviously, I can still DoorDash and stuff like that there. I'm trying to take what I can in my car. My storage unit, I'm just gonna have them, I guess, lock me out from unpaid, not paying the rent for the U-Haul. Going into Atlanta, I do want to play a smaller one. Like, in my head, I had got like a really big U-Haul, kind of, I think a medium size storage unit, because again, I was like, oh, I'm gonna just pay it for a couple months, get back on my feet. That never worked out at all. So it's just like I've been paying for it forever. And again, I only use like clothes. Like, I'll just go there to trade clothes, and that's it. So going to Atlanta, I'm gonna take the regular clothes I use. I think I'm gonna take a TV that was super expensive my mom got me. Maybe some other stuff that I feel like I need, but then at the same time, I don't want to actually go through the stuff, because again, I haven't touched nothing in that storage unit for 2 years. So I just feel like whatever is in there, I don't need. Now, granted, it would help out if I was to get a place, but because I don't have a place set up, it's just no point. Like, I just have to rebuy everything. But going to Atlanta, get new environment. I think here I was just too comfortable. So I'm hoping when I go out there, I'm new, I'm, you know, on my toes, because obviously it could be dangerous. I don't know anybody in Atlanta. I don't know anything about Atlanta, so it's just a lot happening. I did want to see some friends before I go, but I think if you know, I'm just gonna go. And then going into 2025, I'm trying to post more here. I'm trying to start a Instagram theme page. I'm trying to start another YouTube channel, like a faceless channel, and stuff like that. So again, I'm really trying to get locked in on getting monetized on social media. I think that's a good side hustle for me. I'm going to work on Amazon. I'm gonna work on some of these test survey studies where, you know, they pay you to just say your opinion or test stuff out, whatever the case may be. And then I'm gonna really try to get into entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to get into entertainment. Also try to work on Amazon, because I follow a guy on Amazon who do stuff, and I'm just trying to work with him. But some of the stuff that he offered and some of the stuff you would need to buy, you need money for. So again, I'm gonna move to Atlanta, start off working a temp job, pushing through, not trying to get fired, and praying that they don't fire me. At the same time, I'm going to apply to different job positions. My goal in entertainment is to work in production. I mean, I want to just be a producer, so I just want to work behind the scenes, be like an executive, you know, like a Hollywood executive, a TV executive, movie executive, executive, stuff like that. I think gaming is a big industry too, because of just, you know, the younger generation like games and stuff like that. And I'm trying to figure out ways to make social media and monetize social media using just AI, so I don't have to use my voice or my, you know, anything, right? Really just all AI stuff. Yeah, and I'm gonna really be in my bag. Another big goal of mine going into 2025 is, I don't think I'm a good person to have female friends. Like, I know I have female friends, but the problem that I'm having is, are these your, or like, I feel like to have female friends, you would have to not have lust after them. Most of my, literally all of my female friends, but maybe a couple, I would lust after. And even the ones I don't, if they was to like kiss me, I wouldn't stop them from kissing me. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that's on a weird level. But I'm just kind of cutting off a lot of girls that I'm only friends with because I wanted to be more than friends with them, and they friend zone me, and I just got friend zoned, right? And I just feel like that's something I'm trying to get rid of, because I feel like it's blocking me away from other blessings that I have. Because I had some girl that it was like, she kind of was just basically telling me like she likes me or whatever, right? But in my head, I had the Disney mindset, like, well, I know that you like me, but I don't like you enough like I like the other girl, this other girl that I knew. And I was like, oh, you know, maybe I'm trying to just convince her to, you know, give me a chance and stuff like that. And that didn't happen. And then, like, as you get older, at least for me, I feel like I'm the type of person where I see the power of companionship, especially, you know, living in your car and stuff like that. It's like, dang, you know, I wish I at least lived in the car with somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. But Also, I just feel like you know, somebody to share memories with and stuff like that on a deeper level. And I ain't gonna lie, I do got a family itch a little bit, only because I don't want to be the super old dad, right? I don't want to be the dad where the kid is like, you know, 5 or 10 and I'm like 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I can't even keep up for real. So I just want to, you know, kind of be a little young and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm not 30 yet, so I do feel like I got a little bit of time, but I do feel like by 32, ideally, I would at least want to have kids. And my biggest thing is definitely having kids with somebody who I feel very highly comfortable just being the mother to my kids. Like, that's just a big thing I see, like, you know, with a lot of divorce, and then other times just, you know, paternity, not paternity court, but like family court, when they like talk about custody, stuff like that. Man, it's really important to have like a good partner. The thing is, just depending on how situations end, is how some women may be bitter because maybe you cheated on them, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. Other times, if you just being more successful, they just jealous, you know what I'm saying. So it's a lot that can happen. But again, I'm hoping I find a girl who's just herself, she's true. If we happen to fall out on a bad term, I hope that we can still get along for the kids. Never be somebody who like try to hold the kids hostage from, you know, the parent or something like that. So I'm really hoping that too as well. But again, I'm hoping to not be friends with females, to open me up to other women who may like me. Because the girl who liked me, when I had this mindset and I was ready to just, you know, maybe give it a chance or something, she get a boyfriend, and I'm just like, wow, right? She get a boyfriend, and obviously she just don't be talking to me that much, because she's just like, well, I got a boyfriend now, so, you know, I try to show, you know, respect to him and stuff, and I understand it 100%. Like, I'm not mad at it. We still cool. Like, at least I know we still cool. Like, if I ever seen her, I know she'll say what's up. I'll say what's up. But like, sometimes I think I was trying to text her like past holiday, like happy Halloween, happy Thanksgiving, this and that, and she was just like, no reply, right? And the only reason I know that she's cool and everything like that, and she wanted me to stop, was I had to blow up her phone. I think a whole week straight I was calling her like 8 times a day, because I'm like, at first I'm like, okay, she's busy, because she is that type of girl where she's busy. But I'm like, all right, now if you see me calling stuff, usually you'll text back or something, but she ain't do no response. So I'm like, okay, I gotta blow up her phone, right? So I blew up her phone, and she finally texted me back and was just like, you know, hey, could you stop blowing up my phone? I'm not texting you back because I guess it's disrespectful to her boyfriend, whatever the case may be, right? Again, I respect it. I'm happy. Again, I'm just somebody who need communication. So if you communicate that with me, that'd be cool. But anyway, I'm about to end this video. My nose is stuffy, so that's why I sound like that. I'm not like crying or nothing like that or whatever. But I just wanted to say 2024 and 2023, I've been living out of my car. I got tired of it. I want to do something else. I want to actually you know, find my purpose. I want to be excited to go to work, is a big thing for me. I'm also trying to work on making money from home, which is what I think will be a better suit for me than a job. Because even going to Atlanta, I don't really want to use my degree to get a job. I just feel like a degree job is like a life job. Like, it's like, oh, this is your career. Like, you're gonna be doing this for like 5 years or more type thing. I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I see people making money on social media. That gets me happy, gets me excited. Even though I low-key would be like I would want to be like a social media analyst who just figure out why things are popular, how they're going to be popular, stuff like that. But one thing in the mix that's hard on all the social media stuff is just AI. Like, AI is always growing, AI is always being created. It's just like, it gets to a point, dude, where it's probably just going to get to a point where it's like, some people want to buy a jacket from the store, and some people want to buy a jacket that somebody handmade themselves. And I just think that's where we're gonna be eventually, because of just AI and stuff like that. But going, and then I just want to also say, going into 2025, the goal is to post on here regularly. Like, I want, like, on here I'm trying to post a video once a week, and at least maybe just talk about what I did or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So something, being consistent here, being consistent on all the other different types of social medias that I'm trying to have, and hopefully it get monetized. But I definitely want to start like in January, which is, you know, like I said, in 2 weeks and stuff like that, and see what happened by the summer, you know what I'm saying? So wish me luck on that. Wish me luck in Atlanta to get into entertainment, TV, movies. Trying to definitely be behind the scenes, a lot of production, stuff like that. and be successful. Like, obviously not get caught up in a lot of the drama, but really network, really focus on building a nice career legacy. And then eventually, if I do work hard for the next, year or two, going into maybe 4 years, and then try to start a family, it would be like a good little setup. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. That's what I'm working on. Just wanted to let y'all know. So that's where I've been wanting to post on here. I just be so busy. I just literally DoorDash all day. Like, I'll be like, oh, let me have time to just post. I don't. But going into next year, I'm locked in, bro. Like, I'm gonna just go to the gym. I'm gonna just go to work, stack up. That's it. Try to get to sleep on time. And like I said, I think a big thing for me is cutting off some of these female friends who I want to be more, but they don't. And it's not like I'm trying to force them, like, oh, they gotta like me. It's like, if they don't, they don't. But I just don't want to be your friend. And I know it sounds rude or sound like shallow, but it's just like, if I'm trying to give you a kiss and you backing away, and that's kind of how our relationship, quote unquote, start, it would just be weird. And I just see it with me, like, as I get older and these female friends are like talking to me about other dudes that they're dating, I feel a fire of just, I wouldn't say angry, but it's just like a fire of jealous sadness of like, I don't really want to hear you going on a date, or I don't want to hear you when some dude was in the bed and this happened, that happened. Like, I don't care. I want to be that guy. So stuff like that, and it's just like, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So I'm hoping to get a lot more male friends going into 2024 too, just so I can just stay locked in and just stay focused without girls being such a distraction. Plus, I just feel like a lot of the people who I trust, or because they so nice and they good and loyal to me, female friends, like they check in and stuff like that, it's just like, that could be half the problem too. Like, I'm just too feminine. I gotta man up, so I need to be just around some bros, bro. Just be around some bros. And I'm trying to just still, go through my little phase of being an F-boy. I don't want nothing serious, you know what I'm saying? I just like to, share the same bed as women for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then go about my day. But that's it. That's where I've been. Hopefully, if anybody watching this video, you got any goals, you achieve them, you lock in. If you're in a situation in life where you're living out your car, I would say just, not try to be comfortable with it. Think about what you want to do. Go for it, because I guess really, why not? You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it of the video. Yeah, hopefully y'all can see me stuff with that. But I'm being a tour guide. Thanks for, traveling around the space, universe, everything. All right.